The thing that maybe not a lot of people understand about me is that I don't really think about you know, who plays the best, who does this the best or whatever. I'm really not out there to impress musicians. I'm out there to play for the people. I'm an entertainer who plays the guitar. I use whatever I've got, whatever abilities and whatever I can do. I bang my head on the microphone. I play the guitar with a brush. I do all sorts of stuff. I send myself up. I do everything I can to give people a good time and not to show off my technique. My technique is invisible. And the funny thing is that not many young people realize that it's so much harder to play something really slow than it is to play something really fast. You can train a monkey to play fast, but you know, to play something really delicately that takes a lot of control, that takes practice, that takes strength and control in this hand. And there are things that I work on that are subtleties in my playing that some people get, some people are not that aware, you know. When I'm playing the guitar, when I'm playing a melody, I try to think like a singer. So when I'm phrasing, when I'm doing phrases, I try to phrase like a singer. And that's what makes my playing sound a little different, I hope. Well, these guitars are made in Australia. They're called Maton, M-A-T-O-N. And the name actually comes from the guy who was the original builder. His name was Bill May. So it's half May and then half tone. So it's Maton. Well, they're the most popular and most successful guitar making company in Australia. The biggest and by far the best. I got my first one in 1960. So that's how long I've been playing Maton guitars. I carry 3 Maton guitars on the road with me when I tour as a solo concert performer. And the reason I do that is because the other 2 are in slightly different tunings. The other one, which is the same model as this is called a BG808. The other one has the same pickup system and mic. I have the slightly different tunings. The other one, I have the A string down to G and the E string down to D for some tunes. And then I'll bring this up to A, and then I'll play a tune in drop D and all that kind of stuff. Just so I don't have tuning issues. And that's why I carry out other guitars. Slightly different sound, slightly different tuning. The third guitar is an old one, which they made for me back in about '92, I think it was. The Maton has a particular voice. It's the sound that I love. The other thing I love about these guitars is you just turn up, plug in and go. I'm using an AER amplifier called an Alpha, just a little tiny amplifier like that. I plug into that thing, it sounds amazing. You can just put that signal straight into the PA, turn it up and don't touch it, just leave it. It's perfect, you know. My other equipment is simply just a little reverb unit, and I have a tuner on the floor. That's it. I keep it as simple as possible. I'm looking for one good sound, and that's all I'm looking for. I can do anything with one good sound. I'm always looking for ways of playing melody where notes ring against one another. Little passages in songs, I go looking for the ways of being able to play that passage so everything rings in. I took the more difficult road, but I got the better sound.
Any guitar players here tonight? Pay attention, I may ask questions after this. I'm only serious.
Everything I do is a work in progress, and I'm always hoping to play better today than I did yesterday, and I definitely put the work in And if there's things I need to practice, I get down and practice them, you know, and I play them over and over and over until I know they're right and I can play them without even thinking about it. And that allows me the freedom to, you know, just improvise and do what I want on stage. You know, I'm just working on it every day, the same as I always have.